day on the net, Barack Obama and Mitt Romney continue to battle it out on YouTube. Greenpeace's online campaign against oil company Shell, and Kim.com releases a new music video. Americans will be heading to the polls in November for their presidential election. And with just over 4 months to go, campaigning continues online. Over the past few months, Barack Obama and Mitt Romney have been multiplying attacks on one another with all sorts of smear videos. Initial attacks focused on the president's record on economy, then moved on to the current White House occupants' healthcare reforms and Romney's promise to repeal the bill if elected. But the campaign teams appear to have recently adopted a new strategy: denounce their rivals' methods of winning over electors. Mitt Romney has posted several videos online claiming Barack Obama's campaign is quite simply slanderous. In this first clip, the former governor for Massachusetts says when the president describes him as an unscrupulous businessman who has no qualms in destroying jobs to increase profit, he's lying and misleading the people of America. He goes back to these accusations in this second campaign ad, which claims Obama has no new ideas and because he's unable to boast a satisfactory term in office, resorts to demeaning his rival. The ad ends with this very clear message: we expect more from a president. And finally, this third video says Barack Obama claimed to be the candidate for change, but in launching personal attacks on his challenger, he's resorted to old-fashioned politics. And the Obama camp was quick to retaliate with this clip claiming Mitt Romney will stop at nothing to get elected. Like, for example, quote the president's words out of context in order to totally change the original meaning. Appalling methods, say supporters of the president, that will not succeed in winning over voters. When Greenpeace takes on a large oil company, anything goes. And to denounce Shell's plans to drill for oil in the Arctic, the environmental organisation set up a fake Shell website and has been using it to take all manner of sarcastic swipes at the Dutch oil company. The online campaign includes numerous photos with clever captions, giving the impression Shell is pleased about the melting polar ice caps. Here we see a bear clinging to a block of ice with the caption, "In order to survive, we all have to push our limits." Greenpeace has also created a Twitter account, again passing themselves off as Shell. The fake account asks followers not to visit their site, which has inevitably led to an increase in visits to Greenpeace's hoax site. And while some innocent web users were taken in by this parody of a Shell campaign, other more discerning members of the online community saw through the hoax and applaud Greenpeace's approach. But not everyone approves. Some web users feel Greenpeace's actions are counterproductive and criticise the fact the organisation misled the general public. Some say if they were Shell, they would take legal action. But the oil company is keeping a low profile for now. It hasn't made any request for the site or Twitter thread to be shut down and doesn't appear to be planning to take the organisation to court. The site shouldiChangeMyPassword.com offers a particularly practical service. You just have to type your email address into the dedicated box, and the site will then tell you if your email address has been hacked into recently, and if you need to change your username and password. On July 2nd, cyber activists from all over the world came together to launch the Declaration of Internet Freedom campaign, which aims to draw up a charter that will protect a free and open web. The document is built around 5 fundamental principles: freedom of expression, free access to networks, openness so that everyone can communicate freely, the ability to innovate with new technologies, and the right to privacy. Amnesty International, Reporters Without Borders, and also Mozilla have already joined the movement. Kim.com, the now famous founder of downloading site Mega Upload, which was shut down in January, is back making headlines online. US officials want him extradited back to the US to face charges of criminal copyright violations and racketeering. But whilst awaiting his extradition hearing, he's released this music clip entitled Mr. President on the web. He says he's defending free speech and urges governments from all over the world to unite and leave the internet uncensored.